Welcome to our channel. We're so glad you're here with us today. Today, we're discussing a very important topic that affects many families around the world. It's something that can be difficult to talk about, but it's crucial for the well-being of our loved ones. We're going to explore the top 5 signs your loved one may need assisted living. This is a decision that can be challenging, but recognizing these signs early can make a significant difference in their quality of life. Look, nobody wants to admit that their mom or dad is getting up in years and might need some extra help. It's a tough realization, but it's one that many of us will face at some point. It's tough to watch our parents age, and even tougher to face the possibility that they might not be able to live independently forever. We all want the best for our parents, and sometimes that means making difficult decisions. But the reality is, sometimes our loved ones need a little extra support to stay safe, healthy, and thriving. Assisted living can provide the care and community they need to enjoy their golden years. We're going to talk about what to look for, how to have those tough conversations, and how to make the best decisions for everyone involved. By the end of this video, you'll have a better understanding of how to support your loved ones as they age. So, let's talk about the first sign changes in personal hygiene. This is often one of the earliest and most noticeable signs that something might be amiss with an elderly loved one. Personal hygiene is a very private matter, and it's something that most people take pride in maintaining. When those habits start to slip, it can be a red flag. This can be a tough one to spot because, let's face it, nobody wants to think about their mom or dad's bathing habits. However, it's crucial to be observant. You might notice that your loved one is wearing the same clothes for several days in a row, or that their hair looks unwashed and unkempt. But the truth is, if your loved one is suddenly having trouble with basic hygiene, like bathing regularly, brushing their teeth, or combing their hair, it could be a sign of a deeper issue. These tasks, which were once routine, can become overwhelming for someone who is experiencing physical or cognitive decline. It could be a sign that they're struggling. They might feel embarrassed or ashamed to ask for help, or they might not even realize that they're neglecting their hygiene. This can lead to feelings of isolation and depression, further exacerbating the problem. Maybe they're having trouble getting in and out of the shower, which can be a daunting task for someone with mobility issues. The fear of falling or slipping can make them avoid bathing altogether. Installing grab bars or a shower chair can make a big difference. Or maybe they're just forgetting to take care of themselves. Memory issues can lead to forgetting daily routines, including personal hygiene. This is particularly common in individuals with dementia or Alzheimer's disease. Whatever the reason, it's important to pay attention to these changes, because they can be a sign of something more serious going on. Addressing these issues early can help prevent further decline and improve the quality of life for your loved one. Regular check-ins and offering assistance can make a significant difference. The second sign we're going to talk about is increased forgetfulness. Now, we all forget things from time to time, but if you're noticing that your loved one is forgetting important appointments, medications, or even basic safety precautions, it could be a sign that they need some extra help. Maybe they're leaving the stove on or forgetting to lock the door. These might seem like small things, but they can have serious consequences. Don't ignore these signs. The third sign we're going to cover is difficulty managing daily tasks. This can include things like cooking, cleaning, laundry, or even just getting around the house. If you notice that your loved one is struggling with these everyday activities, it could be a sign that they're not as independent as they used to be. Maybe they're having trouble carrying groceries, or maybe they're just too tired to do the things they used to do. Now let's talk about social isolation. It's a topic that affects many, especially as we age. Social isolation can creep up slowly, often unnoticed, until it becomes a significant issue. It's more than just being alone. It's a state of feeling disconnected from others, which can lead to a range of emotional and physical health problems. As we get older, it's natural to slow down a bit and maybe not be as socially active as we used to be. Our social circles may shrink due to retirement, friends moving away, or the loss of loved ones. These changes can make it harder to stay connected and engaged with others. But if you notice that your loved one is completely withdrawing from social activities, avoiding phone calls, or not showing interest in visiting family and friends, it could be a red flag. Social withdrawal can be a sign of deeper issues such as depression or anxiety, or seems increasingly isolated and lonely, spending most of their time alone. It's important to take action. Loneliness can lead to serious health problems, including high blood pressure, heart disease, obesity, a weakened immune system, anxiety, depression, cognitive decline, and even death. It could be a sign that they need more support. This support can come in many forms, such as regular visits from family and friends, community programs, or professional help from caregivers and mental health professionals. Encouraging them to join social groups or clubs can also make a big difference. Maybe they're afraid to leave the house, worried about their safety, or feeling insecure about their mobility. These fears can be addressed with the right support and resources, such as transportation services or home modifications to make their living environment safer. Or maybe they're just not interested in the things they used to enjoy. This could be due to a lack of motivation, physical limitations, or even undiagnosed health issues. It's important to have open conversations to understand their feelings and find ways to re-engage them in activities they love. Loneliness is a serious problem for seniors, and it can have a real impact on their health and well-being. Studies have shown that social isolation can be as harmful as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. It's crucial to recognize the signs early and take steps to help our loved ones stay connected and engaged. By providing emotional support, encouraging social interactions, and seeking professional help when needed, we can make a significant difference in their lives. Remember, a little effort can go a long way in combating social isolation and improving the overall quality of life for our seniors. The fifth and final sign we're going to discuss is frequent falls. Now, tripping and falling can happen to anyone, but if you're noticing that your loved one is falling more often or seems unsteady on their feet, it could be a sign that they need some extra help. Falls can be extremely dangerous for seniors and can lead to broken bones, head injuries, and a loss of independence. If you notice any of these signs in your loved one, it might be time to consider assisted living. Look, I know this is a tough conversation to have. Nobody wants to tell their parents that they can't live on their own anymore. But trust me, ignoring the problem isn't going to make it go away. In fact, it's only going to make things worse. The sooner you have this conversation, the sooner you can get your loved one the help they need to stay safe, healthy, and independent for as long as possible.